Hey folks, welcome back. A little bit more Skyrim action tonight. This is going to be another quick one, so I figured just get her done. And before I get into it, I need to make sure I'm getting her done with audio. So, testing, testing, testing. Okay, it's coming through. Sweet freaking deal. So, we've got that squared away. Everything is green. Guys, it's party time. I'm just now noticing my camera isn't perfect, but that's okay. Alright guys, no need for intros and no need for 5-minute delays. I'm just going to dive right in and we're going to do this next chapter. Now guys, some preparatory notes. I'm just now realizing my volume is quite high on that game. Preparatory notes. Good strong bow going into this, or whatever weapon of choice you have. You definitely need the Staff of Magnus. Make sure it's fully charged. And on that note, make sure you've got it full. So it takes about, I think, a grand soul gem plus, maybe even 2 grand soul gems to really fill that thing up from empty. So, you know, this fight can kind of linger on a little bit. I would recommend going and make sure it's fully charged, just in case you have to keep using it a few times until it clicks for you, getting through the battle. Now, I'm going to walk you through that part here, you know, very, very slowly here. I'm going to try to slow the fight way down. I'm going to try to kind of explain what I'm doing as I go. This can be a really quick and easy fight, or it can be a really long and drawn-out fight. So, guys, in addition to the Staff of Magnus here, make sure you have a good save. I've got a good hard save already dropped, so I am ready to rock and roll here. Just in case things go horribly, horribly wrong, you can reload save, give it another try. Another thing of note, you can also go into settings, and you can change the difficulty. So, you know, if the fight's just too tough for you, if you're too underpowered, just whatever the case may be, you can absolutely bump the difficulty down if need be. Alright guys, so yeah, beyond, you know, good strong weapons, potions never hurt no one, you know, make sure your armor rating is up, and guys, it's party time. So with that, I'm going to get my ugly mug out of the screen, and we're going to go find us some trouble. Alright folks, rock and roll. Hey Jules, what is up? Alright guys, here it is, the final fight. So, I got my good strong bow. Let's make sure that sucker is charged up. We are going to need the Staff of Magnus as well. Okay, yeah, I could probably stand to go ahead and drop a gem on that. And I'll probably bump up to that bow because it is stronger with all that frost damage and whatnot. Yep, you sure do. This is the championship fight. I've been doing the whole Mage's questlines here pretty much for 2 solid days now. And I am finally ready to get it done. Alright guys, so without any further ado, let's party. As soon as you got your Staff of Magnus out, go ahead and walk right up to the barrier. Don't be shy. It will not hurt you. It'll just keep you from advancing. So just go ahead and whip out a quick shot of the Magnus there. And it doesn't take much. You don't have to wail on it, you know, save the juice. And now you can just go ahead and bypass. There might be a couple of magical anomalies just wandering the grounds here. It doesn't look like there are in my game, but in your game if there are, again, you can just kind of ignore it and proceed on through. If you do want to kill them, however, they're going to drop full gemstones. Or, excuse me, soul gems. So, you know, it's probably worth killing the anomalies anyway. Alright guys, go ahead and pop yourself on into the chamber here as the quest marker demands. And there's going to be a little bit of some cutscene stuff going on here, and we're safe for the time being. And actually, I'm going to use this to cast just a couple of... the point of these isn't necessarily to do a ton of damage. as much as just giving, you know, Ancano and some of the... Ouch. And some of the... that was Tolfdir, you jerk. Do that again. One more time. I freaking dare you. And then, yeah, anyway, that'll just kind of, you know, keep him busy. And it'll keep the anomalies busy. Okay, so now, once this happens and they're paralyzed, notice how that's opening. Now, we could have actually sped that up a little bit if I didn't want to waste all that time doing that, you know, just wandering around and casting things. I could have actually used the Staff of Magnus on the orb here, and it would have opened. But guys, you have to get right in this thing's face. So anyway, let's say I had done that, then that bright flash of light would have occurred, and it would have paralyzed all the people that had already paralyzed, maybe even me. But we would have gotten back up with our Staff of Magnus. So once it's basically open, now we have to close it. I know it doesn't make any sense. But this is it, guys. Go ahead and get right up in this thing's grill. Go ahead and wail on the Staff of Magnus. Uh-oh. I don't have any spinach left. That's okay. This way I can actually show you now opening it with the staff. Okay, so once again, get right in this thing's grill and just wail on it. Okay, wait a minute. I might have to wait for him to quit jibber-jabbering here first. Okay, now wail on it. And it should start cracking open. Come on, baby. That's twice Tolfdir wailed on me with his fire attack. Okay, there it is. So Tolfdir basically just told me to use the staff on the ice. So now we should be able to crack it open. So just get as close as you can, use your sphere. Okay, now notice this is happening and it's going to make that bright light, and that's okay, that's normal. So now a whole bunch of people should be paralyzed. Excellent. Okay, this time I'm actually going to pay attention to my health. Let's go down to a quick healing elixir. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to use this thing as a shield, and I'm going to get right in this thing's grill once again, and I'm going to close it. Okay, now notice he is still tagging me through that thing. Okay, so as soon as that thing's completely closed, guys, all those little flaps have to be closed. He is now vulnerable. So this is it. We've got a quick second here, and if you keep some distance, you'll have a little more time. If you get super close to him, he's going to open that thing right back up. In fact, it looks like he already did. Doggone it. This is why I say come in here with a full charge. Come on. Ouch. Come on. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and get your bow out ASAP. And hopefully I can plug him before he has a chance to open that orb again. And that's it, guys. That was a one-hitter quitter. Now, as soon as he dies, everybody that got paralyzed should wake up, and everybody should be happy. Now, notice I didn't cast the astronauts that time. I was just trying to really kind of run you through the fight as quickly as I could. So, wow, they're having all sorts of trouble killing that anomaly there. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So, you know, you might have to give that a couple of goes. Just remember, the farther away from Ancano you are, the more time you'll have once you get that thing closed to kind of wail on him. But he's only vulnerable while the spear is closed. So guys, once that's all done, go ahead and talk to Tolfdir here. And go ahead and ask him, what do we do now?
I have no idea what to do.
Okay, so we're gonna go speak with the Sijic dude one more time.
We knew you would succeed.
And this should really close out our quest line here.
The Eye has it must. We shall...
You have our gratitude, Archmage. It is time for us to go.
Okay, so I think we just got a battlefield promotion. We are now the Archmage. And as soon as these knuckleheads do their little chanting or whatever they gotta do, we are out of here. Alright, that is that. Go ahead and talk to Magnus as the quest demands. And you just saw our quest cleared, actually. And this is where we get all the goodies, the robes, the key. And I can finally do my alteration training now. I've been waiting for this moment for many streams. As a matter of fact, while I'm just kind of doing milk run type stuff here, I can pop back in the screen. Whoops. Wrong buttons. Bouncing back and forth between this and Switch is a nightmare. Okay, once I get my 5 levels... I will go ahead and bump. Ooh, what's next? I think it's Stam is next.
I can certainly share a bit of what I know.
Okay, so as soon as I hit alteration level 60, I can finally stop training with this dude. The reason I want 60, guys, is I want that Detect Dead spellbook so bad. Sometimes I get lucky and I just kind of find him out and about throughout Skyrim. No such luck this playthrough. Alright, so maybe I can...
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Maybe I got a ton of just garbage potions I can get rid of. Sure enough. And from what I remember, I've got tons of like healing and magic and stuff like that. I can probably really cut down on my minor stuff can go. Plentiful, yeah, that can go. This is all weight too, by the way. Like, it might only be a half a pound each, but that adds up. Believe it or not. Ooh, that's a expensive selling potion. Yeah, that's getting a little heavy here. Let's go ahead and dumb that down. I bet he has some soul gems for sale to boot. Sure enough. Alright, I'm happy. We got almost 100 G's in gold right now. Hot dog. Alright guys, that's it for questline. So, what are we doing right now? I don't think anything at the moment. Okay, but there is a continuation quest you can do with Tolfdir specifically.
After all that it's been through,
so ask him if he can use a hand, and he's going to tell you that there's like a magic anomaly somewhere. And guys, it's just going to, you know, it's going to be real straightforward. It's going to mark the map. There's like, I don't know, 37 locations or something that this thing could show up at throughout Skyrim, or that's probably not the right number, but it's a lot. Anyway, you'll fast travel there, and you'll kill some more magical anomalies. And then when that's all done, you will go back to Tolfdir and you will get your reward. It's usually leveled gold. The real fringe benefit to that is, of course, when you're killing the anomalies, you get the gemstones, or I keep saying gemstones, the soul gems out of the deal. So just kind of a little like after benefit to doing the quest is going to be the endless gemstones. Not only that, guys, the Archmage's quarters, and this is why we needed the key. So go ahead and pop up in here, and I mentioned this earlier on, probably a couple of streams ago, but if you can get yourself in here, all this stuff that used to say steel is now free for the taking. Guys, just lots and lots of alchemy ingredients, the hanging moss, all these soul gems are now available for the plucking. So yeah, just a nice little loot spot here. You know, check all the cabinets, check all the chests. I think there's even a... Yeah, all this right here, guys. All this alchemy stuff right here. So lots and lots of potion making stuff going on. So it's just, all in all, a real nice little reward here for doing the quest. So folks, I genuinely hope that helped you all out. If you enjoyed the video, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting. Alright, Jules, I don't know if you're still with me. I wanted to make that one short and sweet, down and dirty. What are we, about 16 minutes in stream? Yeah, that's not bad at all. So, yeah, I'm not going to make everybody watch me pick everything here, but... Alright, so I'm actually going to cut it, but let's see, what time is it? 1:10. What am I going to do next? I kind of want to do the Forbidden Legend. That's a lot of fun. And that takes us to 3 different dungeons. The Galdor fragments or whatever. That'd be a lot of fun to knock out. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to log off here and make a thumb and kind of see how long all that takes. I'd like to do one more tonight. I'm pumped. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, definitely hope you had an awesome weekend. And if I don't see you again tonight, I hope you have an awesome week. And just between me and you, I will be outside in shorts tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 70 degrees tomorrow. So I will be at the coffee shops, basking in the glory of the sunlight. There will be shorts. There might be flip-flops. So yeah, lucky me. Alright, Jules, hey, thanks for hanging tonight, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace out. It's cold. I do not envy you. I am ready for winter to be over. Alright, here we go. Toodles.